Welcome back, guys, to this SEA Games Group Stage series between Ranger and Deruziel. But for first things first, let's introduce our players individually on Ephemeron here on the bottom right. He's on that blue Protoss this time. It's gonna be Kun, aka Malaysia's Ranger. And on the top left, on the flip side, on this red Terran, it's gonna be Indonesia's Deruziel or Lookman. So first game, not really the best there for poor Lookman. He tried to go for a proxy marauder barracks opening, but didn't really pan out well for him. And now Ranger gonna be scanning out this probe on the offset already, making sure that there isn't anything cheeky going on in the first place. Ranger gonna be looking to get up on top of that ramp, and Deruziel trying to come on back with this map deficit. Wants to go for the SCV again. And yet again, guys, this is a cheeky antic anyone can do against Terran. Because this does mean someone else has to be pulled that extra 5 HP, helping it out. 10 HP on the SCV, we get the transfer, and overall, the worker gladiatorial battle not really panning out for anyone. So yeah, as I was saying, on Triton, yeah, that barracks didn't work on outs, and by that point, in terms of the macro game, Ranger was just 2 ahead, able to fight in 2 fronts at the same time, and micro really working well for our Protoss player. So we'll see if Deruziel can turn things around, as we were trying to say. SCV is going for the brawl yet again, and here comes Lookman now, getting the scout, sees the cyber core, sees that gateway as well. And interesting enough, he does not set things up to actually block the Reaper too much. There are going to be openings here, there, and everywhere for the jump jets to happen. But will this actually be anyhow in effect? Second base going up here for Deruziel already, and Indonesia's second player trying to go for that second base. A simulator, will it actually get warped in? Seems like it's not the case, because here comes the Reaper. Pylon is built as well. And 25 minerals going to be sacrificed here and now by Ranger, just to be able to get some more information on what composition is coming his way. So we are going to get the 2 barracks, 2 base opening here and now for our Terran. Going to be a heavy investment. Oh, the pylon is actually set on up all the way. Ranger leaving that one alone. But yes, heavy bio units here and now can be transitioned into an all-in, or can be transitioned into a late game viable. It all depends on how Deruziel is going to play this out. He is going to go for the factory instead, unlocking more tiers of tech to get some medevacs as well. In the meantime though, Reaper, and we try to jump on up, but no, the Adepts saying, "You ain't going that way, sir," forcing the jetpack trooper to back on out. So it seems like we are going to be in a standard game so far. The macro really is the focus here for both players. And in the meantime, Twilight Council as well as that Robo Facility, it seems like Ranger feeling confident that he isn't going to be fighting anytime soon, going for more tech instead. With that Twilight Council first and foremost out. Maybe an upgrade or 2 might help him in this scenario. Deruziel though, gonna get the boop onto that probe, trying to get some more information, trying to bother the mineral line. Seems like it's not the case. And here we go yet again, gonna get that gateway on out. And oh, it's gonna be Dark Shrine! It's gonna be Dark Shrine here for Ranger. Will this work? That's the real question. Was the scout spotted out? No! So this main base Dark Shrine, unscouted as of yet. Plates being taken down here by the Adept. And will Lookman be ready for this? Seems like it's not the case so far. No engineering bay as of yet. And with Marines, only his force. These things are gonna go down like cake. But it will take a while for the Dark Shrine to come up on top. The thing about the Dark Shrine, it is a little bit of that long warp in, as well as the fact that TT are a heavy investment on both minerals and gas. They're not like High Templar, where you can just have a lot of gas floating and eventually build Archons out of nowhere. No, GT are a pretty hefty, significant investment. And this time, it's time for the Adepts to go on the outside instead. They're going to be looking to march, looking to bother the mineral line. In the meantime, the Marines on this ramp, is going to be high ground here for Lookman. Will it actually work or not? There you go. The firing squad is in full effect. Shades trying to get to that natural. Still though, we do have a Marauder in position to try and intercept. The Marines trying to come close as well. Psionic transfer is cancelled. And here comes the Warp Prism. Dark Temporal Shrine is ready to go. We are gonna get Blink Research as well. So this will be Ranger trying to go for 2 different comms in one. And here comes the DT! One of them warped on in already. Will we see a second one as well? Seems like it's not the case. Into the middle line we go. And it seems like the Deruziel gonna be seeing that invisible threats, taking care of all the workers along the way. Here comes the Adept out in front. Marines already going on down. But here comes the rest of them. SCVs are pulled to go for the forefront. Psionic transfer right here, right now, onto that main base. Supply depot gonna be blocking the direction. And it seems like a missile turret was tried for by Deruziel. It just was too late. Here we go with the scan though. Takes care of that DT. But the damage has been done because look at the mining here and not by Deruziel. Getting absolutely nothing. And he doesn't have energy. He doesn't have energy more except this one. One more scan. One more scan here on this orbital command. We'll actually get some DPS going. Here comes the chase though. The stim pack is there and out of the AoE goes Ranger. Missile turret though being built, but the scan is gone, and the SCV assassinated. The Dark Templar are on the field, and they're having the best time of their life. Warp Prism is forced back on now. ZT now onto the factory, and this has to be game over. There you go, calling it a match. DT out of nowhere, unprepared and scouted. Sometimes you just have to be ready for those things naturally. Well done there by Rangers, spotting out the weakness, getting a good micro, and overall, a little bit of luck on the energy side, but at the same time, forcing the energy to be used in that sense. Engineering Bay did go up eventually, and missile turrets were attempted. Unfortunately, too little, too late for our Terran players. That's a series there between the two of them. I'll see you guys in the next one.